too. Can you hear us? Yeah. Why are they both the same? Can't be the same. They're exactly the same position. How do you know? Don't watch, don't do it. Oh, it's the wedding video. Come on.
What do they do?
Let's do the same screen.
Yeah, so both of us can watch.
Oh yeah, well that's what I do. I think so. When a frame finishes, just swap over to the other screen so they can see a bit of the other one, and then shoot straight back when they.
Ryan went go get a pint.
Oh, he's got me one, I think. Enter. A new one as well. It's very generous, isn't he? That lad.
Should have put the other frame on first while we're waiting for Ryan to get a pint. Ryan's walked off again.
It's useless. Just EP2.
Speak Tony, see if I can hear you.
No, I'm saying nothing. I'm shy. Could you hear anything?
No, can't hear nothing. No volume coming through.
Have we pressed the mute button? Or we done muted?
They're both unmuted. But there's no volume. Can't hear myself talk. Ryan to break first.
Yeah, hopefully you can hear us, folks. That's the semi-finals of the Trent Trophies Tuesday, the league merit, single merits. Ryan has just won the lag, and on the other table we got Jamie and Gazarpe. And we got the guy. Ryan's playing the guy with the moustache.
Rob Fulcher.
Rob Fulcher, obviously, yeah, you know.
Looks like Mr. Monopoly.
Yeah.
Monster break though.
Yeah, that's really opened him up.
What colour you going here,
Ball
Tone?
down. Me, it'd have to be reds. The ball I'm closest to. To make sure I'm on a colour set, be honest.
I think he can only see reds, can't he?
Yeah, I think so. I think. That's my biggest fault, I think. Is the top players will take a difficult ball on straight away, but it takes a while for me to settle in the frame. So you just get on a ball and just, always missed
Always
it.
missed.
Yeah. Now then,
Rob will take these out.
there's a couple of dead, well, one dead ball, aren't they, for Reds? Well, you got the one by the yellow there, haven't you? I mean, that's the other thing you're saying. Obviously, I'm playing on a Wednesday in the bottom division, and you see these people tend to just pot as many as they can, as quick as they can. As the top players, you'll see they'll try and get the bad ball out straight away from virtually the first shot. As the low divisions, they tend to don't worry about the black. If I get to it, I'll smash it and he'll find a bag. That's I think that's the mentality. Is a lot different in the standards of pool, basically.
I think I need to drop down a division.
I'm thinking of starting the seniors league for the partially sighted for me.
Does that red pass the other red into middle? Or has he got the plant on?
It's hard to tell, isn't it? But I think you can drop it in. I think the main was about this yellow down the bottom here is the problem ball, I think. I don't think it passes. The red doesn't pass the yellow. Well, we'll see in a minute.
You might try going to it now. He has a very strange way of going about things, Rob does.
Yeah, I think the patterns of play, as I say again, watching the different standard players. I think there's a lot of players that are quite equal standards. It's just about consistency, and everybody sees things differently, don't they? I think Yeah, I'm still not sure about this one down here. Yeah. I think the worst thing of the loading, but when you're going for a shot and you're hearing somebody, you think about it, you think, what am I doing wrong here? Which, it puts you off your game because you think, I was going to do that way. 9 out of 10 you'll miss it because you've changed your mind.
I can't see how he's going to go into it, so I think he's going to pull back and let Ryan go.
Yeah, but Yellow's become favourites if you can't find cover. He's got a bit of cover on the black now with that red that going there, so. Strange up because he opened it up. Did
he has opened it up.
He went after it straight away, didn't he?
I don't think he's left Rob anything easy on, has he? I think he was just a free shot for him to open up his balls.
Yeah.
If Rob cuts this, then it's going to be difficult getting his next ball, isn't it?
Just remind you folks as well, it's the best of 7, the first to 4 obviously. And we will be flicking across as each frame finishes to show you a quick shot of the other table if they're still in play as such. That's a good shot.
It's a very good shot.
Well, he might have left the edge of that
I
red
think
bar the
you
black,
can
but
see
the
the
trouble
edge
is
of
you've got to watch going in and off, and there's a lot of distance between it. And by hitting the red, he's going to open the black up, isn't he? If he doesn't pot it, That's a good place, but about the same place. It's actually better now than it was. I think I'd bump the shallow down on the rail just over the bag and leave snookered again.
Yeah, you need to get yourself bowling hand here.
I know, he's gone a different way.
Think he's going to go for these? He will.
I think he is going to, yeah, by playing that shot. I know.
Does he play the one down the rail to land on that other yellow?
No, he's the other way around, yeah. Well, he's got two bad yellows now.
He's playing boring.
yeah. I think I'd have played the left-hand yellow first of all, and he's got a snooker that way, like, you know. And bumped his over a pocket. Now he's got two dead yellows now. He's trying to put it back in front of the black way. He's gone awry this time, but as he left me in the middle bag, if he can get that yellow to middle, he's opens it all up then. Because the link-up balls are the one down the bottom, both the bad balls you can link up to, can't you?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's going to risk it. It's messable, isn't it?
I think he'll be looking for a safety here.
Yeah, it's awkward though. It's hard to get safe from, I think. It's hard when it's awkward with Ryan because he normally fires the shot away within the first sort of 10 seconds. That he's thinking about it. It's got to be tricky. Well, that's not gone nice, has it? Yeah.
It's hard to tell on these cameras if it passes.
Yeah, I don't think it passes. I wouldn't say. But obviously you can see. Well, those two yellows not gone nice in the middle of the table. I know if you get on them to middle, but they're obviously if you're not, they're not nice at all. Still there. What would you say was favoured to him, or what would you would you fancy being on, the reds or the yellows?
Ryan can just keep tucking him up here, can't he, until he gets ball in hand.
I think the only trouble with this, that when he gets cagey, I think you've got to go and knock him in at some point, haven't you? And I think if you're not flowing, it's difficult.
I wouldn't say Ryan's put him in a really good snooker yet.
I think this Tuesday league and that second division has been a brilliant division. Everybody's raving about it, and they just basically go and have a party. I think the Bush have won the league by a point from the Travs B, who was just a cobbled together side at the last minute, and then there's another team a point behind them. How much it was the Angel.
I think the Premier League was very close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sides.
Well, it was the same as last year. I thought you'd done it like that, and of course, and goes on the head-to-heads. But yeah, on them now, they're so close games. Anybody can beat anybody on the night, couldn't they? I think.
Yeah. I think we got the better record over you though, Tone.
I think you have overall, haven't you? As they did with the cup, didn't you, and things and stuff.
We just can't seem to beat you in that league.
I've done the league 3 years running now. Was it 2 years for you second, I think now?
Sauer's second year in the league.
Second year, yeah. So
twice we finished second.
But when it first, remember at the start, they were all on about the other Pioneer side, weren't they? With Mr. Guest and Co. And it was, they were the side that beat Nick Burton was going to be playing, and Shatwell and all those from Leek.
Yeah.
And it didn't materialise as it was
They beat a few of the big teams.
Oh yeah,
they
got stopping side, weren't they? Yeah.
Not been playing as well.
I think what's the downfall of these sides when the top sides, I think the top players think, oh, you'll beat them, and they don't bother turning up or miss that one, have a night off. They expect you, and of course, like anything else, if you've got key player missing, things going wrong, it's you need them there, don't you? You need them winning 3 out of 3 sort of thing.
You do need them there, your big players.
So I think I've played 1 game this year. I lost that. They've never played me again. But I think when I did this ankle, it just put me completely off balance. But I've been seeing a chiropractor now and up getting private, so she's bloody snapping me all roads, and it's really improved it like so. It's cost me nearly 500 quid, mind, for the pleasure.
You can afford it, Tone.
And she's Turkish. She's like a Turkish wrestler. No, she's actually a very attractive woman, like, but I can't afford it anymore. And, you know, but the main reason I go Benidorm in about 4 weeks for a couple of weeks on my own, so I just wanted to be able to walk around, not walk with a limp, and get costed again like all that happens to me.
It's horrible how the red and yellow have gone in the middle of the table.
Yeah, it's got to be a split now from either player. They've got to play a shot that's going to open them up if they're going attacking. Otherwise, you'd fancy yellows are the favourites, aren't they?
I think yellows are favourites, yeah.
Again, this is what you watch the ultimate pool, and they say, "Oh, the best thing can happen if a player's got 6 balls on, his favourite, he's the favourite." And in the lower leagues, no chance. If you've got 6 balls for pot, and they're on the black, you're bricking yourself, and guarantee at some point you'll leave it, especially if it's all over a pocket. They can't handle the pressure the same as the top players can.
You won't want me reds here now, would you?
No, he's in a world of hurt there. Because straight to red, he's got to move the yellow with the same shot until something's going to move, so it's going to open the yellows up more. This is definitely one of my shots where I just whack it and just it flying somewhere and open everything up. Yeah, and the 9 out of 10 it happens. I think you get that feeling though sometimes, And sometimes you never even tap the table. I said, well, no, because I knew it was going to go in. Sometimes you just feel that, I didn't know which bag, but you just know that's what's going to happen here, I think I play past onto the row with the right hand side and kiss the red on the back. It's on the other way over the left side, aren't you?
You can even have split them open in the middle. Did you say it's first to 4 tone?
First to 4, yeah. And the final follows afterwards. Then on the other table you've got Jamie Latham playing Gazarpe. That's a split, I think.
We don't know the score of it.
Oh, I've got live on the phone, so I might see. Oh yeah, Jamie's gone 1 up against Gazarpe. Got it on the app on the phone. I think Ryan's favourite for these. I think does that yellow pass both them to both middle bags? I presume, don't they?
Yeah, I think it does. Got to play a shot here now.
Yeah, he's got to screw that back from there, I would say. What do you think? Screw it up the table on the bottom yellow.
It's a great shot from Ryan. Oh.
Yeah.
He'll still get this.
That's a nice.
Use the red well, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that's first frame to Ryan. You want to switch to the other screens? Have a quick look what's happening on the other side.
See how the Lesbos getting on. 2-0 up.
2-0 now for Jamie. Yeah, he seems drug us every year, doesn't he? Well, that's about a few times now. He's got him in the merits now.
We'll go back to table 7. They're both racking
Yeah,
up
ready
at
for
the
rack
same
up.
time.
Yeah. For those interested in the football, I've just got the Stoke is still 0-0. That's half time. And that developed Leeds are beating Borough 1-0 at Borough. Millwall are 1 up at Sheffield United. Preston are doing Cardiff 1-0. And Sheffield Wednesday 2-0 up at Blackburn. Blackburn have dropped like a great brick thrown in the canal. Yeah, they had a terrible time.
You had any bets on Tone?
No, I haven't tonight. I didn't bother. I had a big income in the other week, but I did after the Grand National. I think I put 20 quid on and won £5 back. So I lost 15 quid on.
I won 80 quid off the Grand National.
Yeah. I think that winner, that was nobody picked that. Nobody mentioned it. I couldn't believe I even saw it. That's who's broke that then. So we're away. Yeah, and ball potted. Or ball spotted, isn't
Colours
it?
you going to Tone? Reds again.
Well, it's that one again with the red and the yellow tied up there, isn't it? But it's 50-50, isn't it? Because there's nothing, not a great finish. Rebs are probably the better, aren't they? I think they're more open.
I think it's that one above the black, isn't it? And this one with the red and yellow here together.
Yeah, but either way, you've got to split them, whichever you do.
Yeah.
So Reds are probably favourite. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, that's a
Great shot. Takes care of the problem ball straight away.
He's just been practicing against the Plaza lads on table 9.
I
And
like
they struggled to beat him.
I like the grey streaks. We have called him the Silver Fox.
We all call him Mr. Monopoly because of his tash.
Like what's the name of the KFC? What's his name?
Mr. Pringles as well.
Mr. Pringles. This is tricky, but the problem is if you miss on reds, the yellows are open, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing tied up. Yeah, I think that's the shot. Take that outside red and just hope you pot it, and it develops the other one the same shot. No, it's missed. Well then, I think everything's got a pocket, I think, hasn't it?
Not sure about that one above the black.
Yeah, you can't. It's hard. You can't tell how close it is. Yeah, we can't do the overhead on this tonight, can we? So we can't. So we can't do replays. We are a petable pair, you know.
He cuts that yellow in and goes straight into it.
Now you'll see if it goes, if he takes it on.
So hard
No,
to
I
tell
think
cameras.
he's either
He'll
going
play the one down the rail and go into
go into him now. Yeah, so you're not going to hold on it to middle, would you? I think it probably passes to middle if you get the right angle, but obviously he's not got the angle. This is the massive. I think if this goes, and they're going, aren't they? Ooh, now then.
Oh, do you think it went because he didn't play into it?
I presume he must have done, yeah, because he hadn't tried to get it, has he? He's tried to roll it. Must have a pocket. Oh, he hasn't dropped too bad here, has he? To be fair, there's nothing easy left on.
You can see the one.
How would you find doing these skill shots, Mal? You know, like from when you go an angle. I know if you're straight on them, how to do. You know, like that. If you want to go, I see players on this ultimate pool thing. They have a hell of an angle and they still manage to pop both balls.
Them new RAS on tables are the best to play on.
Yeah.
They just drop straight in.
Straight in.
It's a good shot from Rob.
Yeah, he's got. He's only have the one move. He can get behind this down the rail. He's automatically on the one to middle, isn't he? But that black's is the concern
I don't think the
again.
black goes anywhere, does
Yeah.
it?
I think you've got to tack it now, though, haven't you, from where you are?
I think he's come a bit short there, hasn't he?
I hate that show when you're bridging over a ball. I absolutely hate it. You know, 9 times out of 10, you leave yourself in that position as well, which is even worse. Yeah.
If he cuts this one to middle, he's going to go into that yellow, and so he's going to do a bad angle again.
Even being short as well, it's more difficult, isn't it? You see, those tall players are about 6'6", like Andy Blair, for instance. It's no problem to them. But anybody who's short, you're stretching on your tippy toes, basically. You're off balance and everything.
So if he cuts this, just don't see where the black goes.
We were just on about cutting the ball down a rail, weren't we? We were on about if you're in line with it, so it's difficult, isn't it? I think you just got to cut it with pace and just trust the luck as to see if you can get the white, flick off a couple of rails and split into them. I think.
Cut it with loads of side to go into it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great pot.
shot. But where's the white going? Where's the white going?
Do you reckon he's got the skilly?
No, I don't think so. I think
he can see the edge of the yellow.
Yeah, the black. Yeah. That's the other thing about that. I wish they'd never change the colour of the ball. It's a lot better if it's black. Because when you got the white showing, it's dead confusing.
It is.
You know, and this sort of, well, I think to the left as it was just black ball. You know.
What are you going for, Tony? The skilly if he's on it or the cross double?
I think cross double.
I think you'd hit an ope.
Definitely, yeah. I'd have a cross treble or a quadruple.
He's gone the cross double.
Oh, he's left everything now, hasn't he? So.
Ryan will take these out.
And if he doesn't, he'll be knocking his cue on the butt of the cue on the floor like or throwing it down the room.
He was unlucky to cut that in and not go into the black.
Yeah, it was a good effort. Yeah, just clean up the bottom of the table and just drift up any of it on it. Doesn't matter where he lands, he should be on something. You'd be really unlucky if you're not. Well, you have seen this happen before now. When they've sat on a ball, you know, you got 3 open balls, you'll sit right behind the ball. Roll-ins now, aren't they, really? Just ploppers.
He left him an easy finish, didn't he?
Yeah, but he'd gotten a option. He'd gone anti, and he had to just carry on and just hope he had a bit of running, to be honest.
2-0 to Ryan. Let's see how Jamie's getting on. Still 2-0 to Jamie.
Well, I think Gaz might be on a finish here if he's on yellows. Right, that black again, it's tight. But
I think that black goes.
yeah.
Let's see if he knocks these in.
Oh dear. One of my shots.
Back to Ryan. I think Rob's trying to get in his head here, do some tactics.
Was he twizzle his moustache? all seen top players now seem to have these break cues, don't they? Follow their own cue.
Yeah, Ryan's got a good break, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's away. Yeah, definitely away. I might have a tipper on a sort of a mop stale. I'll have a 22-inch tip. Yeah, what are you going for here, Mal? Do you reckon Red's like the ball because he got that one over the pocket here?
Yeah, I think Red's leave the one down the rail, and he's got the black in the other corner, hasn't he?
But then again, there's a case for yellows if you've got the skill shot on there, I suppose, isn't he? But
I think he's got to take the one down the rail first, hasn't he?
yeah,
You can't see another red.
The red, yeah. If he's going to take red, yeah. Ooh. It rattled a bit as well and just missed the middle.
It's very close.
But all of a sudden, he's massive favourite here. He started to have that black pass. I presume it does.
Yeah.
I think so. I think
it's so hard to tell on these cameras.
Yeah, I think it does pass though. I think if he's
It's a great shot.
but
He's going to find it hard to get on the black now.
You think he's going to screw into middle first and put it back the same place? Man, he's got to get up on the black and he's got to leave an angle, hasn't he? He might take the red to middle and just hold
Does
it
the
where.
cue ball pass the
think so.
yellow?
Yeah. If it does, it's a shot because he can just leave the white just a couple of inches above the yellow, and then he's got the angle, roll the red in and be up on the black, hasn't he?
I should play this one down the rail, red to middle with a bit of top, and if the black passes,
got to be a lot of top on that, hasn't it? I don't think he wanted the other ball go in, obviously. Tricky when he's got a good white, hasn't he? To be fair,
he has.
Both reds in the open. I sometimes think there's no point going for the best thing you do is leave it in the open and leave a hard white, a percentage shot, because you can't get onto the black. There's no point in taking it out, is you? Because you'll be in trouble.
Are you playing the yellow by the black spot, putting him in behind the black and yellow?
It's tricky. It's a bit the distance, isn't it?
It is.
Maybe bump off this yellow that's by the red to cover the bag and get it up there that way. Maybe just flick off the yellow, so you still leave it in front of the red and take the white straight up behind the other balls. So no, he's going the way you said. I think,
yeah.
It's so hard to see the angle, isn't it, from you on the screen?
It is hard. He's left it in.
Yeah, he's left it on. He's got to go. He's still got the same problem with that red, hasn't he? He's got to play a good positional shot, get on it, because he's got to leave himself, not just the angle, he's got to leave an angle. He's no good just potting it, has he? He's got to get up to that black.
But we don't know if the black passes the yellow to that bottom bag. It's so hard to tell.
We'll soon know. I know he's rolling. He's played.
I don't think he wanted that happen, did he?
No. A cross double now, do you reckon? Straight double and or treble and get the white up the top end of that table, the bottom end, whichever it is. Yeah, he's gone for it.
Black's
where's black going?
Oof.
Oh!
That black was very close.
Now then, it's still covered in yellow, hasn't it, as well? And he's still got a dead yellow there. So he should be fine now. He just start snooking, shouldn't he? Rob should.
That's the right shot. Ryan got down fast there to play that, didn't he?
Yeah. So it's ball in hand. And it's probably now favourite. I'd take that yellow where the black is straight away. Like get out of the way.
You can't be leaving that.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
He's got to take that now.
Yeah, get it if you're going for the frame from now, unless he's looking for another snooker as well. eventually.
I'll be taking that and leaving the one on the blue spot to top bag, then they're all there.
Yeah, it's gone the right way. He's taking the problem ball. He's gone for. Yeah, it's got it. It's a good shot. I think he really needs this frame not to get him settled and into the match. Basically, I think it'd be a disaster if he was to lose it from here.
He was playing well in practice, but I did say at the start, Rob has funny patterns, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't always go the way you think. Yeah.
But half the time he does take them out.
He's certainly pot, can't he?
Used to practice with Oli Bale.
Yeah. Oh dear. He's going well and all, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's a lad as well, isn't it? A decent stick. He's yeah.
I don't think Robert would have done that.
No, I probably shouldn't fancy that yard up the by the rail there. Now this is my sort of shot, Mal. This is what I like when I whack them and they fly in, and I said I meant it. And everybody calls me the flukiest player on the planet.
I think Rob should have took them on you, because if
Yeah,
he gets this
definitely,
red and it goes in, or he gets the red and takes the bag,
Which he has.
or even does that.
Yeah, that's good enough, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
problem ball now. And it's difficult to get a snooker from here, isn't it? A meaningful one, anyway.
I'll be clipping off the one in the middle of the table and leaving him on the side rail.
I think you've got to be careful. They've got an edge of the red sticking out, haven't they? It's hard to tell on the screen, but I think it's...
I think you've got to leave him close to the rail, haven't you?
Yeah, you've got to be right on it,
Yeah.
basically, haven't you? You're obviously thinking about it. It's got to be tough. Ooh, wants to come back a lot too hard, I think.
I think he might be able to see the edge, but it's not
Don't think he
potable.
pot, no, but I think it's... where's he put that other yellow? Right, the big head's in the way.
Slab head.
Yeah. I think he's put it down the bottom.
I think he's coming off bottom rail and tucking up behind the red.
No, he just came the edge, I think. Ooh, nearly potted. Now then, Rob, you've got to do your long pot, I think, mate, and then you're going to look at the skill shot eventually.
I think I'd be taking the skill shot on because...
So would you play the snooker again now for this yellow and put the white on the rail again?
But Ryan's only going to come off one cushion, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he's right.
He's a good player, he knows his angles. So he's left him one cushion and the black's over a bag.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say if he does it, he's dropping in and the black's are tapping, isn't it? But I think the mistake was like halfway when you said he didn't go for him early there.
Yeah.
I don't know why not.
Oh, did he hit that? It's hard. It's so hard to tell.
Yeah, I think he has, hasn't he? I think he just clipped it. Just soon if he picks the white up. I think he did. I think he just feathered it because it seemed to go move towards the bag a bit more. I thought it was right over the bag, but it obviously wasn't.
See, that's why you can't leave him a one cushion escape. He should have took him on.
How about the crazy double on the L and now smash it straight in the middle bag and take him on?
Go all out.
Yeah. Might well go. It's a possibility, isn't it? Or a treble. As long as he goes in, he's on the L. He's got to finish on.
Oh, yeah.
I know, ball on, yeah. Right. Right then.
So you're taking the skilly on then,
I think you've got.
sending the yellow up the table.
I think you've got to, because you put a little bit of bottom over the skilly shot, and you're going to take the white down when you haven't taken it on yet. But then again, if he leads the last ball, as long as he gets it, but if he doesn't, he's leaving the black on, isn't he?
Yeah.
How confident he is. The trick you do, because players try to smash him and think they already hit it and will put top on it, don't they? Naturally thinking it'll follow through, and it isn't. That's a good effort.
Ooh. It's a good effort, that.
And basically, it's a stun shot, isn't it? A little bit lower than a stun shot, and you get a 9 out of 10. But you see, especially the lower league players, they tend to put top on, thinking
I don't think he feels
they'll roll
comfortable with the skill, does he? That's why he's just gone into it, so
Yeah.
might tuck him up again. Oh no, that's too odd.
It's easy to get out having to cross, like I
Yeah.
say, with across the rail, unfortunately. I don't think he'll miss it this time anyway, Mal. Even if he does snookered, I think he's already had a practice at it, hasn't he?
Oh, has he made that?
I think he's hit his own tall.
Has he
Yeah, I
made
think.
it a big bag or?
Has he hit a cush?
You can't
Yeah.
tell. Can't tell.
Can't tell on these screens, mate. Yeah, you can't, honestly can't tell. We can't do a replay neither, so we can't help you. You got no chance in here because you can't. Just ask Jamie if he can do it on the phone. What do we reckon, Mal?
Ryan was unsure if he hit a cushion, so we've just done a replay and he didn't, so it's ball in hand.
Ball in hand, yeah. Say it's impossible to tell on this without saying we can't have the replay facility. We can't do much about it. You know?
It is. They were unsure on the replay as well, but then Jamie just said, yeah, it's a foul.
Yeah. Still difficult, even if because I don't think it's you can't do the skill shot now because the red is actually off the rail, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not right over the bag.
I'm not sure if it's a big bag either.
Don't think it passes, does it? I don't think so. I think he's got to either set it up and do a double on it straight away or down the rail, isn't he?
Should have had a look while I was out there.
Yeah, go have another look, Mal. What's that big step?
I know, it's massive, isn't it?
That's a health and safety issue there, I think. We have a ramp. Yeah, he's going down for the bottom bar. This has got to be a good shot.
It has. Would you play to take the bag off him at the side cushion?
Well, yeah.
I know he can play the loss of turn back, but he's still got the yellow up here, hasn't he? It's just so hard to tell on these cameras what.
Yeah, I think he's the only shot he can play. The one he's taking on, he always doesn't pass. If this goes, his favourite. If it, and I think if it doesn't, it's over, isn't it? Caught there.
That is a great shot.
Yeah, really good under pressure as well.
He is a good potter, Robbers.
Yeah. Oh, you knocked in as well for fun. Go up and down now, Rob. Take the Mickey.
You'd play this with loads of top, you would, Tim.
Yeah, so for it in.
Well, it's 2-1, he's back in it. See how Jamie's getting on. 3-1.
3-1 for Jamie on the other table, yeah.
I'm glad we don't have to watch this frame.
Well, they had a vote on which match to watch, didn't they? I think Gazzy's very methodical, isn't he? Well,
You can see in the corner when they're
yeah. Who beat Mark in the from your place? And the marriage. Norcop is his name, is he?
Yeah, yeah.
And then lost to Gaz Harper 4-0.
Yeah, Mark was horrendous.
Yeah, on a night.
But Paul took out some very good finishes against Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't watch safety battles, do we? We'll go back to table 7.
Only with this now, that might have gone Ryan's head. If he's any of mine thinks he's at the cushion, then given against
Ryan
him.
did think he hit the cushion.
Yeah.
Me and Adam had a look. I said it didn't, and then Adam said he was unsure.
Yeah.
And then Jamie said it was a foul, so...
Yeah. Well, that's a good break. Well, look where the white's coming. Right, stuck on the rail.
I normally terrorise Rob because he has a crap break. Always say it to him like a woman. Yellow's here too.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think them two look like a plant, don't they? To bottom bag.
Yeah, definitely. It's just that...
It's got...
It's hard to tell where that black is again, not it?
It is odd.
Yeah, that's a good pot. You've got a 3-way plant now, Mal. If you go to play the yard, aren't it? 3-ball plant.
It's that one in the middle of the table. Does it pass into middle bag? Because it doesn't come top.
I think you have to go the same bag you're making the plant in. Put all of them in the same bag.
The black looks odd as well. It looks like you can't cut it.
Well, 3-ball plant, I think, and you are. Oh, yeah, it passed. As again, you got no chance of this angle. It looked like as it got play a ball onto the 2 balls. It's tough now.
It's a good shot.
Great pot.
Do you think that black goes to middle bag? If you can cut it or...
It's hard to tell.
It's so hard to tell.
That's it. You'll know by his body language when he gets down on the shot, won't you, really?
He'll have to tricky yellow now as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
If he sends it top bag off the side rail. It's a great pot there.
It must go at all, yeah. Nice straight down on it, yeah, definitely. Flies then.
Fulcher's back in this now at 2-2.
That's what's it with Ryan, his temperament. If that could have unsettled him, you know.
Yeah.
And in his head he thinks he's at a cushion he's been given against.
If he kept his head, he'd win a lot more matches.
And the other year when he won in the 3 main leagues, he won 3 merit titles, didn't he? Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night.
Yeah, was the person to ever do that as well?
I think so, yeah. And the next year he went out first round, all of them. It's unbelievable.
Gaz with ball in hand here. Oh, that was a bit wild.
Whose break we on? Is it
Ryan's.
Ryan's break.
See that big break?
Guess he's a massive frame now, because when you're sitting at 2 each, whoever gets there is 1 off on the hill, basically, isn't it?
Yeah. He's just practicing, is he?
Foul, ball in hand.
Surprised Rob didn't call it. I think Rob's going to go get a pint.
much change, is there? Just update you on the football, folks, while we're waiting. You're just about break. Leeds are 1 up at Borough. Watford 1 up against Hull. Stoke 0-0 still. Sheffield United 1 down at home to Millwall. Preston Cardiff 1-1. Derby 0-0 with Burnley. Bristol City 1-1 with West Brom, and Blackburn 2-1 down against Sheff Wednesday.
What you going here, Tone? Yellows or Reds?
I think you can.
I'd be going Yellows.
Yellows definitely, yeah. Is that?
Screw straight into this one on the side, really.
Yeah,
No?
well, not the red in with it, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Everything's got a pocket now, haven't they? Definitely.
Rob wasn't meant to be playing the Tuesdays League. We were just short 1 week.
Yeah, and play.
Made him come in and he says, "Can I play every week?" And he was so happy he finished off with the stats.
Yeah, because going back when he first watched it, he wasn't great the first. He was sort of average, wasn't he? Mid stats, and then he's had a great season, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's lost 5 games all year.
Yeah.
Which is good going, really. I think Ryan's lost his head now, hasn't he?
That was a poor shot, yeah.
Very.
Well, like I said, Ryan's very much temperament into that is his problem.
It's a good shot, though.
Yeah.
Thought Ryan would have took them out with where they were.
Yeah, I definitely had. I said it's probably the easiest finish of the night, I would say. That was. How they foul. But you never know.
Rob wants to be hitting a ball here, not giving him ball in hand.
Yeah, you definitely do. You got to hit something from me. You don't want to do ball in hand because they're going, aren't they?
Yeah.
How did Leaf do in that ladies' competition, by the way, did she? First time she's been in something like that, hasn't she, I think?
Yeah, she got to the last 32 of the plate.
Yeah, she's alright. She's dead enthusiastic, isn't she? Yeah,
She loves a pool, doesn't she?
yeah. Remember when she used to play for the Wedgwood Cricket Club? That's how I sort of met her. And she asked about ladies, and I got up her in touch with Dawn Woodcock for the ladies' county to have a go because she was dead keen then, you know. And she has come on, hasn't she?
She has. She's having lessons off Croxton, isn't she?
Yeah, oh dear.
We got county this Sunday.
I remember Jimmy going back to when he won the junior tournament when he was about 10 years old. I used to run kids tournaments, and all the mothers just come watch the lads when I first started running the league, which is 41 years now. I run that Wednesday league. You know, long time.
Very long time.
Especially when I'm only 21 in the head still. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great shot, Rob. Does pull off some big shots, Rob does.
I think, you know, that red's deceiving. It might go past the black, you know, you think. We can't tell.
You can't really tell on this camera. He's definitely not going for cut it now because the black will be
yeah,
close.
but if he can get this middle bag one, all of a sudden it's can't go in the bottom, isn't he? So. Wonder why we can't have a bigger screen and the writing down the side sort of thing, so you must give you more of a chance. Oh dear, that's not the best.
Let him in here, hasn't he?
Yeah, if one good pot and it's his favourites all of a sudden. I don't know what he was thinking there, what he tried to do.
I think he tried to plant up the rail, but it was a disaster.
Queuing, a good queuing that was. What's he done here? It must fly past that, must as well. Say dead to see, you wouldn't think that went that pocket, would you? Oh.
Missed.
That was Ryan, was it?
Yeah, you can hear him out there, can't you?
Yeah, he's got the wrong angle.
Come on then, Rob, take your time.
I'm presuming that red must pass the black, what we said, which is the problem. We think the problem one is, well, it must go. Judging by that yellow, you wouldn't have thought that they'd gone that back, would you? What he just saw.
I know. If that red doesn't go, he's got to play the one into middle first, hasn't he, to open them up?
Well, he ain't looking for a snooker, is he?
Don't play boring, Rob. Come on.
So with round Rob, you get when he shouts and all this, he gives your opponent a boost because they're thinking, I've got in his head. You know. And it's a big head to get in.
It's massive. Slab head.
Slab head.
It must pass.
Must pass because he hadn't even looked at disturbance, has he?
And when he played that to middle, there's no effort to go into it. If it does pass, he's got to make sure he leaves the right angle to get down to it.
He's got to take medal first, surely, I think. I was thinking the other way.
This is the way I'd go.
I think he must pass, pal, because he's
He's
played
got
it
pass,
just
yeah,
drift
the
up, hasn't he?
angle.
Just drift it up to it.
Think he can avoid that yellow if it does pass?
So you got
Come
to
on
be
the back
careful.
of it.
You
He's
don't
got
want
to
to
be
clip it,
careful.
does he? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's 3-2 for Rob, and that's from 2-0 down, so he's now favourite. He's on the hill, and just needs the one frame.
See how Jamie's getting on.
Ryan's in a world of hurt.
Still on the same frame.
Still the same frame. Oh, where's that white going?
Oh, the Algaz.
I think that's over. I think even I'd pot that son.
Which bag though, Tone?
I'd go the one he's going. Go for a double. Just show off. Yeah, I think Jamie watched this one while we're on it. I think this is Jamie in the final.
Well done, Jamie. Rob to break on the hill. Honestly, he's hitting the break quite well tonight. He never normally gets splits like that. And he's dry.
That's
Ryan needs to take these out.
yeah, he's got to now because I think obviously he's lost if he doesn't. I think he needs to get his head back on, doesn't he, and get potting. What you reckon, yellows or reds? He's got to be reds, hasn't it? I would say. But then again,
I'd go yellows.
Yeah.
But then it's this one at the top of the table,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Again, it's so hard to see and hear what
It
the angles
is.
are, isn't it? You can't. We do a little runner on running in and out and coming, yeah, everything goes.
Go on then, Tone. You go out.
I can't run
Watch
that
the big
fast.
step.
I'm not going to fall down that. I've had enough falls now, so I don't want any more. That's a good pot
got to be on the one
just
up the
got
rail.
it, Auntie. Definitely. Here's Mr. Jamie Lane sneaked in. Going to polish your balls. Yeah. There's I think he'll be after another trophy, Jamie, won't he?
He loves it, doesn't he? He beat me in the delegates.
I know.
I missed an easy black over the bag. And
Yeah, that's the night I watched it, didn't you? When I won the first frame off you, missed it when you were playing terrible. Then
I
you
know.
beat me 2-1. I think, do you want to take a frame off you once? So the only one to win a frame off you. And then you went to Jamie and
I
you
beat
got
Jamie
beaten twice,
2-0.
hadn't he?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
beat
that's
Jamie
right,
2-0,
2-0,
then
yeah.
got to the final.
And then he'd got beat you 2-0 and having you got another chance because it was the double 11, wasn't it?
I'd missed my chances against him, and then
Yeah.
I had a black over the back foot. I'd won it here, and then Jamie potted a worldie and screamed the place down.
Yeah, put some pressure on him then, Mel.
That's a great shot.
Yeah,
If
good
it
cue.
passes.
He is a good cue striker. It's very rare he
He
rolls
is.
anything. Everything's cued. You know. Now he should do these, but if he doesn't, his head will go,
Yeah.
won't it? Big
He's
time.
just got to drop this and then he'll land on.
Yeah, the only what's this? Is keep it simple, but drop this and get behind the band and just play
Play the
take his
black
men
down
and
to
play the
bottom
black
bag.
down the bottom bag. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
He, like you said, he's a good cueist. He should get him. Why has he hit it so hard?
Well, that's his downfall. He doesn't tend to roll things, you know. And you see a lot of top players, if they say if it's simple, just roll it in. Don't
He
try
had to roll
cue
that
it in.
and he was
you know.
naturally on
Yeah.
his next ball. He would have
Yeah.
just had to take his medicine on the black, like you said.
I think he's got a left Rob awkward anti at least cueing, over the top of that ball. But now obviously he's got a bad red. So with all the balls on, you would make Rob could be favourite if you can get a snooker.
I think Rob will play a snooker here and then look for an angle to go into his bad ball.
And that'll frustrate Ryan even more because he knows the finish he should have knocked in. It's an easy escape, isn't it, really? Just, but
One
he
cushion,
doesn't
yeah.
want pot it, does he? Because he's got that bad red now. Unless you can go off one rail and pot it and then just nudge behind the red. Yeah.
Some fans in from the Travs now.
What's that, Jamie?
There's some fans in from the Travs now. Watch the final.
Was he? All right. The fans are in. Oh, you could see that one.
We
Look.
can see it. Oh, he's left. Sure, Rob can get through to that. Do you think he can?
Yeah, I think so, because Ryan just sort of walked away disgusted, I think. So.
That's a problem. When he loses his head, he struggles, doesn't he?
It's all about tempo with him, yeah. He's
I
just,
don't know if you can see. He's not looking at it, is he?
no.
If you see, it's got to be your first ball to take. Nope, must not be able to see it.
You can try to get on it now. Off this ball off middle. He's got the angle, hasn't he, to come down. Or would you try to bump into the red?
To
Off
be
it.
honest, Tony, I'm not the best player. I'd be looking for a snooker.
I'd be looking for the ball. Yeah,
Oh, that's a great shot, Fulch.
yeah, Jimmy's have a chance now.
Just a bit tricky where that red's gone.
He's looking confident now, isn't he? He's definitely
He is a brilliant player, Roberts.
he's definitely calmed down from his what's it now. I'm not sure about that one.
No, no, mine, unless that's a plant on
It
them
must
two
that
yellows to
that
melt
one
back.
by the black must go, and they must both go to middle. I think they go just deceiving, unless he's going
gonna
top
come
left.
round. potted bottom bag and come
Yeah.
back past the black and leave it middle bag.
In fact, he's thinking about it. I think he's out of position to what he wanted. Yeah, he's gone out of position, hasn't he? There, 'cause he's
Yeah.
obviously thinking. Yeah, he's thinking because he's one of them. If he doesn't get the pot, he's leaving frame on, isn't he?
Arsenal beating Real Madrid 1-0. Declan Rice.
Well, that Real Madrid haven't lost for ages, have they? Somewhere, so. Yeah. He's great for Declan Rice. Yeah. Well, he's missed.
Ooh.
But
He's not
what's he
left
left?
Ryan anything easy, has he?
now I'd be tempted. Now I'd be tempted to roll this red and just bump it off the rail and leave the white right on the rail.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
give
what
a
he's just
percentage
looked at.
shot. Yeah. Which you'd never do for a player of my standard because you know the yellows would just get whacked and they fly all around the table and someone would go in. Yeah, he's got his bump it into, I think. Don't think he cuts. But then again, no, yeah, just playing it right, I think. Yeah.
Adam could invest in some comfier chairs, couldn't he?
Yeah, I know. I thought it was me. I need some more meat on my bottom. Yeah, I've got them like proper office swivel chairs, don't we want? No, the ones that you pump it up.
Yeah.
Oh, they pump it up. I think these rules, international rules, are loads better for the game, but they're not. It doesn't suit my game. I used to cover bags and snooker and snooker and snooker. That was my game. I was hard to beat. You know,
I love internationals. They're the best
Yeah.
rules ever.
it forces you to go for. I have to go for things, but I have to rely on my flukes a lot because I'm not as accurate as I used to be. But
Is that an eyesight going tone?
yeah, I think about everything. Yeah, I've started. I queue like a wonky donkey. I always remember once I played Chris Malin up at the Green Bays. It was a Super League side, took on the England side. And Mick Gray comes stand behind me, then you know Michael Gray. He said, well, I'm watching the best queuist in the world against probably the worst.
Is that red cut to middle bag?
How is he looking? I think it'll go to middle, yeah.
He's let Ryan right back in, hasn't he?
Yeah, it was that one bad positional shot, wasn't it? I think he saw the winning post, didn't he? It's alright, that is. But there's a black pass because again you can't tell on the screen.
He's played the
Everybody's watching on the TV thinking, there's a pair blind. Mr. and Mrs. Blind Dog.
I know, they have bigger screens than us as well.
Yeah.
This is tiny.
Oh,
And now we've got new camera coming up.
is it available? Oh, that's it. It's going to be us talking about it. Yes, we will go out to have a quick break, folks, once this match concludes. Because Mal is desperate for a cigarette.
Whatever, Tone, you're on your fourth pint, mate.
I know, yeah, and I want a pint. Another Guinness. I don't like these, Mal, these long blocks. That's where eyesight comes in.
I know, but on this camera it doesn't even look like it passes the yellow, so
No, well, it
must
it's
do for
straight.
Ryan
Yeah,
to
no,
leave
he's
it there.
left it. Mind, he's normally good at these, to be fair.
yeah, he's just got to cue it well.
Cues him, doesn't he?
Oh,
Ooh, too hard. Well, has he got away with it or not?
go on then, Mr. Fulcher.
Stoke City have scored, folks. If you haven't watching the footy, Stoke have gone one up, which should keep them in the division. That
I don't think
Lewis
anyone,
Baker.
Don't think anyone cares, Tony.
No, I was just trying to be entertaining.
Go on the Vale.
Go on the Vale, yeah.
It's a great shot, Rob.
That could be the one.
has he done?
Oh, Jesus. Oh dear. I think he had a rush of blood there.
Yeah. If he goes on and loses this now,
Oh, he'll
he'll
be gutted.
gutted.
Absolutely. But that was a pot you'd get sort of 9 out of 10 times, and he said, you know. I think there's nothing to do with it, was he? Just cue it in.
Just drop it in, yeah.
Well, he didn't have cue, he just rolled it in. I don't know what he did.
If Ryan breaks some dishes, you know, he's going to be gutted, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought that was over, definitely.
I heard Ryan say, does he feel sorry for me?
What does he say, Mal? It's never over till the fat lady sings. Good job, you're a slim kid.
Being nice today, are you, Tone?
I am, yes. I'm in my gentlemanly mode today. I've had a nice steady day.
Not falling off any roofs, breaking other legs?
No, I'm definitely never doing that again. My problem's always been I've never had a fear of heights. I climb on the State Empire building, look down, it wouldn't bother me at all. Never has. I think that's the problem. I wish I could fly though. What a break that is. Has something gone in?
He has got a mega break, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's potted the ball. He got the yellow, hasn't he?
It's got to be yellows.
Right, so
Ryan on any other day, these yellows are gone.
Yeah, and Robert's going to be mortified if he loses this match from there. You know, especially from 2-0 down to go 3-2 up and then have a dolly of a black, really, isn't it?
I can't believe he missed it.
You were just about run out to have your fag.
I was, I'm dying for one.
You can have a puff of me vape if you want.
I couldn't think of anything worse. I'm going to ask Adam, get an ashtray in here. Ooh, he's come a bit short.
I think
Is he on anything?
I think he cuts back, Mel. I think he is a bit short, but he's close to the ball, like, so it's not that difficult to pot. It's just where the white's travelling, isn't it?
It's a great shot, right?
Yeah. Again, a little bit. Does that yellow go middle or not? If it goes middle, he's looking at it. Otherwise, he's put another thing cut into the white's travelling everywhere again.
I got my captain messaging me, Joe, saying how did Rob miss that black?
Joe, he thought he was me. I lent him my glasses as well. Yeah, you let's say that was a 9 out of 10. He would have got that without even making a sweat, wouldn't he? It was one of them. Right, I don't know what Ryan's thinking here. I wonder if he's got cut this back. I think he has,
Does that one go in middle?
Or he planted it onto it? I can't tell what he's...
You can't.
No, he's played it's where the white ends up. Oh, he's gone on something, hasn't he? I think it must go in middle, Mal. He hasn't tried to shift it, has he? Again, he's hitting his balls too hard, isn't he?
I know, I knew he missed that because I could hear him outside.
He seems to be really heavy-handed tonight. Just, got no finesse. No finesse.
It's the thing with Ryan, once you get in his head, he's always got a mistake in him.
Yeah, he does. But when he's flowing, he's great for watching because he just cues everything, doesn't he? Yeah, but you can get in his head, can't you? A lot of top players, I say, Mark's the same, isn't he? When Mark's flowing, some of the finishes he knocks in, you think he's amazing, isn't he? When things are going wrong,
Mark's just a waste of a talent, isn't he? He's so
Yeah,
good, but
yeah.
doesn't do anything with it.
That's what I was saying to you, and if you're on that football side, once it the top players, you were dragging him out of bed, basically begging him to play for you. There's so much talent, and the poor old wooden-legged players who are not so good, they'd be there like in all the rain, standing on the sidelines, and try to bring them on when you were 5 up. You know what I mean? And but your top players, they just waste.
Yeah, they are. They know that you need them, don't they?
Yeah, but it means it's just a game to them. They know they're naturally talented, and I think they just take it as a bit of fun. You know,
Yeah.
as players who are not so good, they work on the game, and you can only get so good, can't you? Even if you haven't got that bit in you, you know what I mean. It don't happen. Oh,
What's he done?
no,
I don't think he's left anything easy, has he?
no. I actually read a book once on things about sports, and you know, like some people perhaps
Well, I
never
think-
thrown a javelin in your life, and you could be a world champion. You could have thrown a javelin and be one of the best in the world, but never even tried it. Everybody's got some sort of talent, haven't they? That's a great shot.
That's a great shot. This camera, it looked like the cue ball didn't pass.
This middle bag must drop in.
Yeah.
Both medals. They
Will do, 'cause
should.
he's
If
looking
that
at that.
goes, he's going to finish there, isn't it?
Rob will be kicking himself.
I think Rob's head's gone a bit, like we were saying about Ryan's game. I think Rob's going when he messed that straight black, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be in your head, hasn't it? You think, I've not, won that. He's thinking about it. It mustn't be that easy, Mel. Must be thin. Yeah, that's right.
You know, when he's potted the black, we'll leave him scream.
We'll hear him, yeah. But I think that's good. He's ready for another part. Jamie's driving.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Well, I think Rob will be kicking himself. Well done, Ryan.
Yeah, that's it. So it's Ryan 1-4-3. Rob really how they messed that black. I don't know. Could have gone the other way. And it's going to be an Old Travs final, which everybody will love, I'm sure.
Boo.
Boo, yeah. It's going to Jamie against Ryan. We're going to have a quick break now, and Mal wants a fag and I want a pint.
Tony's just at the bar getting his pint. I think Jamie won the lag. Jeez. He hit them well. Come on, Tone, they're missing you on comms.
Eddie got me.
Eddie Burke.
Yeah. Wants to see me play for next year, so he can give Pioneer a shout.
Not us. He isn't coming to us. We're not desperate.
Right, I'm back, folks, if you missed me.
So you're voting for your son here then? The lesbian?
Well, he's giving me a lift home, or he'll be in a sulker, no harbour drive. It's 50-50 these pair, because they play together a lot and practice a lot, and quite often Ryan wins or Jamie wins. It's about 50-50, like I say. Jamie's spotting really well from what Gaz Harper's just told me, so
Well,
Ryan's struggling a bit, but like you say, it doesn't always work out like that, does it?
I think I want Jamie win now after I've just seen Ryan get it gifted to him.
Yeah, I think Rob's just been talking to Rob outside. He's absolutely gutted.
I feel so sorry for him.
Well, like
he,
that.
played, he played so well, he just needed to take his time.
Well, on a positive note, he's come on leaps and bounds, and he is going to be a player now people know, and they're going to think, shit, I've got Rob Fulchill, I can do where before they'd never heard of him really. So he's definitely improved leaps and bounds.
He's gutted, I feel for him.
One thing about this final, I don't think there'll be much safety play in it. They try out pot each other basically. This is a key pot here.
Oh,
And then off as well for now then.
I'd have topped that through and left the yellow to middle.
Yeah, he's playing for this bottom right back as looking at it onto, I think.
Yeah. Where that yellow's gone now, he's got them two reds, he's got to play first.
This is what I was saying again about the lower division players as well. It'd be a nightmare if you come onto these reds and you've got to try and pot all them reds. I'd rather be in front and be on the two yellows. You know what I mean? We've got two more left to pot. But like I say again, the top players, it don't bother them. Let's look at the football there. Arsenal doing Real Madrid 3-0.
Stoke finished one each.
I think Stoke only got a draw. It's not too bad. Keeps them. Cardiff will come back to 2-each at Preston as well. And I think who's the other one that's down there? I think Ryan's going to take these on. He's got one bad red on the railish there. Yeah, Derby have got a draw with Burnley, nil apiece. So all the lower sides have got draws, so nothing's really changed, I don't think. Not much between them.
What do you think about all the Martha and the ladies' men's final?
Yeah, well, like I said, if it was the other way around, if a woman decides she wants to be a man, you don't see women transgender entering men's competitions. So you've got to say these are definitely different. So I think it makes a mockery of it, to be honest. In my opinion, I think you're born what you are, and I understand as you can have, you be whatever you want in life, can't you? And do whatever you want. But I think these competitions, I think you shouldn't be allowed entering. Basically,
No, they shouldn't.
I think it's not right.
They have a massive advantage.
I think it brought you so when you saw that boxing match where you had a transgender man knocking 7 barrels of shit out of a woman basically, and It just isn't right. You know, it shouldn't be allowed. You know.
No. Should be in the category.
And
what
I
you
think
were
not
born.
just pool, it's all sport. I think, you know,
It's easy money for you men, isn't it, Tone?
yeah, well, apart from if I went in them, I'd still get beat. But I won't be a woman, I still won't be good enough. But generally speaking, yeah, I think that is, it's made a mockery of it. And I do feel sort of like that Harriet, I think she's a real, coming across real, you know, nice person, you know.
Yeah, she is a nice person, but it's
Unfortunately,
still wrong.
I think it should be like you say. Just don't bother enter the events. Basically, are they? You know, well, like I say, or go in the men's. You can dress as a woman and say you're a woman and go in the men's. Why go in the ladies?
But they feel like they're doing nothing wrong when the Ultimate are letting them in, and it's just easy money.
Yeah.
I seen a thing earlier on Facebook: £48,000 women have lost out on to men getting to finals.
Yeah. It's got to. It's always going debatable, and there's so many people for and against it. I think it's going to go to court of law, I suppose. But I think it's poor. It's poor. That's a good shot by Ryan if he gets bottom on this now. What do you reckon? Down, screw back and
Screw
get
back,
down
leave it
for
middle.
the middle bag. Yeah. Like I said, I don't expect this final last very long. What time are we on?
Right, it's 10 to 10 now. I'm not sure what time we started.
Yeah, it'll be over before 10:30, won't it? Be early bath. I don't know. He's not liking this, Ryan. He's thinking about. I think he's got one of these got a queue in, hasn't he? He'll probably just sort of knock everything in now.
After being gifted that semi-final.
Oh, he's done it again.
Commentators curse there,
Yeah,
Tone.
I know. Oh, right, Jamie, that's another drink, Yomi.
Come on then, Lesbo.
So with Ryan then, he sort of talked himself out of it. If he got straight down and played without thinking about it, he'd probably flown in. And he's actually thought about it, hasn't he? That's when he tends to mess up. But he's very heavy-handed, you know. Ooh. Oh. No then, I've left a big bag over these.
I don't think he's left a big bag.
I've lost a turn off
Lost
the red.
a turn with the snooker, or you're taking the double on Tone?
No, you definitely would take the double.
I think you would. The cross
I
double.
probably would, yeah. No, I'd probably cock at it to middle, but without thinking I'd done it, didn't even know what I'm doing, you know.
He's thinking about it, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a tough one, like you say. I think possibly just glide off the red and knock the arm, but then again, he didn't rise over the pocket by the looks of it. So he might go for a crazy double and just take it on. Cross double maybe? No, he's gone for the shot. Lucky he didn't go in off then.
He is.
Well, I think Jamie, if he can get past that red, that bottom yellow goes, it's over. His natural angle is going to come round, isn't he? To be on the other yellow at the top. Or bottom, whichever way you look at it. Yeah, straightforward. It's not ideal. Well, should he? I think he'll pot
Play
it.
it with bottom so he doesn't go off.
Could have been a lot nicer. So he's got his £20 chalk. He got me one of them for Christmas. It was only a stocking fella.
I bet he's that tools. He got your Tony's tight.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Jamie.
1-0 to Jamie. A good black, confident black. Ryan's throwing balls around the table, so he's obviously not best pleased. was looking at the phone, seeing the comments. I can't see it. Can't we see them on this screen? The comments?
Yes, Elliot, it is the final. No, we can't see him on here.
You have to keep your phone on then, Mal, and run your battery down. And we're going to have another game of pool anyway.
Sick of
I
beating
brought
you,
a new... No, you did. It was a draw.
Sick
Honourable
of
draw.
beating you.
And I've got a new car now. Remember, I couldn't drive it. I had to have 2 weeks. It broke my frigging heel. So I couldn't drive it for 3 months. Yeah.
Whenever you're free to come down, play us again.
Yes, we'll have to go play it. I can get a Longton Club as well now because Zach wants to go Longton Club. It's a bit of a jaunt, but...
Yeah, it's too far for me. Plays is the closest.
Yeah.
Ryan's massive break again.
For next season, we'll have to start practicing because I do need to. I never play. I just turn up and play with the game, and I do need to practice. What's going on here? What we having that? Reds, I would say. Would you? Man, they're both easy, aren't they? Although I say easy, they're both all everything's going. There's nothing blocking them.
I think he's looking at Yellows.
Yeah, I think you're probably Yellows because they're.
Elliot said Yellows.
Yeah, I think there's a case for both, isn't there? I think either everything's got a pocket. Either suit, to be honest. He's going to take Yellows, yeah. Did alright, I think.
They're all there now, though, aren't they?
Have we had any 8 ball? We haven't had any dishes tonight, have we yet?
Rob did a reverse dish, didn't he?
Oh yeah, that was it.
Bring it back to 2 each, was it? Or
Yeah.
3-2 up? He's still gutted. He's writing in the group chat.
It'll be for a while. If one of them, you won't be able to sleep.
Yeah.
You'll be thinking about it. You go home and you go. I'd go home and kick the dog many times. I haven't got a dog, unfortunately, but when you do something silly, you know, and everybody watching, I think it's just it's like falling over. It's just embarrassment, isn't it? You think, I've messed that, and everybody's seen me do it. Yeah, I think that's what happens.
You don't get the chances back there, do you? And as soon as he potted that one to middle, he got down and cued the back straight away. He still should have stepped back.
Yeah, it's like somebody walks past you in your eye line, isn't it? How many times you carried on with the shot instead of just going back up, choke back up, get back down, and nice and relaxing, get you know. A lot of the cueing, I've been watching a lot of these videos, is getting comfortable on the shot and your body language and getting your feet comfortable, planted on the ground, nice and in line with the shot. And sometimes you get down, you're a little bit twisted and you're a bit out, aren't you? And they say it's massive difference if you just line everything up properly, okay, as still as you can, you know, and just forget the nerves and just roll things in. I think, you know. I think these should be going well, shouldn't they? I think this is going to be
You don't know with the way Ryan's playing. He's missed some easy ones, hasn't he?
He's going to get this, I think. I think it's going all square. You might be right, he's thinking about it.
Is this the first break and dish of the night?
I think so, yeah. I think so. Flown in, yeah, so well done, Rice, of one apiece. Can't know much about that when you get they knock him in, does he?
No, Ryan, he's got a massive break.
Well, like I say again, you've got a break queue as well, haven't you? All these sort of top players now, you know, have got in their queue case, you've got their own queue and a break queue, you know.
Unless you're Jamie, who carries his own rack around with him as well.
Yeah, it's got all different ones, hasn't he? Yeah.
Bet you brought in that, didn't you, Tim?
No. Well, them were those little plastic ones there. Was it a shark rack they called them?
Yeah.
Because I could actually, obviously, my line of work, we manufacture and printing and plastics and things, and we could actually make them a piece of cake. We could have got a machine, a PNC machine, that mill them out. We could actually manufacture the bloody things, you know. But I just don't like them. I don't know, have a good old triangle. It takes me ages on them things. They roll off and they line everything up.
I just prefer the old plastic ones. Struggled using these smart racks down the Ultimate.
But it says massive if you to the balls being all tight together. The difference it makes is unbelievable. You know, I think they should let players rack their own balls up in the league as well. I don't think the ref should do it. I think they should just let massive break as well.
Yeah, it is.
What is going on your first ball? Man, I like his red's looking great there, isn't he? Probably. Mind is that he's got what is here, hasn't he? It's got to be red, hasn't it? From there.
Is he on a red first ball? Does that cut to middle bag?
I think so, yeah.
It's back on the cameras where it's hard
The
to tell.
trouble we've got, he's going to leave this red by the yellow here. That's the problem ball now. But he hasn't got. I don't think he's got a yellow one, has he? Well, yellow might, because he wants to. Can't see the point. No, it's going to be red. Yeah, that's confident on his route, and that was, wasn't it? With some pace as well.
Is he on this red to the top corner now? If it is, that's a good shot.
Must go because he's played. It looks like possession for it. Yeah, Scott. This is the sort of shot with my eyesight. I hate these shots when you're at distance like this. You don't know whether to roll them or try to cue them, and it's so difficult for me. And you know, as your eyes go, you've got to keep as close to the ball. Within anything within about 18 inches is fine. Where after that, everything's a blur. You know.
Get yourself some bigger glasses.
I've got the Dennis Taylor ones as well, but they don't make it. Don't help. That's a great shot.
That's a great shot.
This is for a dish back, any if he gets these.
Yeah.
I think they all count as well, don't they? And they're stuck with like you want Mr. Mannion on 8 balls, don't he? So that'll be straight on the list if he gets there.
Anyway, for Jamie Cheat.
So if you watch him mark, you know what I mean. You can't be too good scorer.
Does this one put him level then?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
For your sake, Mark, I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't do it.
I think he will. Sorry, Mark, but I think he'll have it in his mind. He'll know he's after you, mate. He's already mentioned it to me. Ooh.
Go on then, Mark.
Commentator's
You're still in it. You're still in it, Mark.
Yeah.
I think Ryan's only one behind him.
Yeah, right. Ryan's what's it? Yeah. Got the reverse discounts as well, doesn't he? So Ryan's done one. So
anything to make Mark Mannion not get the top of the dishes.
Sorry. His best was in the Wednesday League. He wanted the other last year. He had 24.
26. He got one.
26 wanted, yeah.
He'll never do that again.
I think he had the audacity 8-ball me as well. How dare you, the new chairman, taking advantage of a blind man. I got the Labrador over the table and a white stick.
Yeah, Mark's on 6. Jamie's on 5.
Yeah,
Ryan's on 5, but he's had a breaking dish, so that puts him level with Mark.
So he's on 6. Jamie will be gutted with that one. He won't be happy with that because Ryan can knock these in, you know. This class is a reverse dish, by the way. Does it?
It can't.
Jamie break.
This can't be a reverse
Jamie break.
dish.
It says it's right because he was on about this in the pub. It's not 8 balls anymore. It's the dish and reverse dish. And he says, because somebody said, well, so I could put like
He's got no traffic on the
all
table.
7 balls and miss the black. And then the guy comes to the table and knocks the fit. He says, yeah, that's a reverse dish.
No, that shouldn't count.
Don't think
He's got
Beano's league
no
counties.
traffic on the table or nothing.
No, these are all dollies for like a ride, aren't they? I'm pretty sure he does, you know, Mel. I think, Mark, I think you better have a steward's inquiry.
Mark, if they count this as an 8-ball, mate, we'll just quit the league.
We could start our own league. What shall we call it?
Anything Jamie's not in.
Yeah. It's Mal and Tony's pool league, alright. Send the boys round. Oh, that surprised me.
We can hear Ryan kicking off outside.
Yeah, he's obviously left the black show, but I don't know why he's done that, because they were all on. Yeah, I not like Ryan go for a snooker. Are they already finished? Are we about 10 minutes behind? I can hear him talking about us.
I think we are
They
behind.
must pot this.
I hope he does for playing so negative. That's
Yeah,
a great
yeah,
shot,
yeah.
Jamie.
We're about seem to be about 30 seconds behind on the stream. And we just heard him talking. So we thought he must pot this.
That puts the lesbian 2-1 up.
Ryan should have knocked them in. I don't know why he stopped and didn't go for the finish. This again will get in his head, you see. Jamie will be smirking. He'll be cheesed off he hasn't done an 8-ball, basically. We're believing the table. Pooh man believes him's tools, mate.
They're both playing on the same table. It's the same for both of them. Get over it, Ryan. Come on.
Yeah, Ryan will be it definitely, because that's one he should have won. And I've not seen him play negative. Well, I don't know if he tried potting. What he tried to do? Normally he just knocks them in, doesn't he? They were all open.
He should have gone for him. He'd be 2-1 up now.
Ryan to break there now, isn't it? Ryan to break. He has got a great break. Has anything gone? Nothing's gone. Nothing at all. Now then, Mal, what do you reckon here, kid? Because I think these everything goes probably. Either set of
Reds.
balls. If that red goes to middle,
Yeah.
reds are the ball, aren't they? I think one of the most annoying things about these rules set, Mal, is when you break off and you had a great break and the ball goes in and then you sat with the white and there's nothing easy at all to pot to get on a colour set and you've got to go for something.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's really annoying when you think I've opened everything up. They're all dollies and I can't pot a ball get started. I think reds here personally is my choice. Who's in yellows? Oh,
No,
yeah,
he's
I've
going
seen
reds.
red, yeah.
I know you got bad eyes, Tony,
I
but
didn't think you'd see that top one. I thought he got play middle maybe through or this cut this red back down here. Yeah, I think he'll be looking for a dish here, won't he?
hope he doesn't get it, to be honest.
Come on, the Pioneer. How's that doing in the pool or Pioneer, by the way, now? Is that full the same? Because the Plaza and Longton Snooker seem to be
Yeah, it's good the Pioneer is.
the
Julie who
the
runs
season
it, she's
pass.
so friendly.
Yeah. Has it got a lot of people in? Is it full
it
all the
does,
time like these others? Or?
Not all the time, but it does get a lot of people in. It's not packed out all the time, but it is
gone.
good.
That's not gone.
And
Saturday
Julie
the
proper looks
yeah.
after her pool teams.
Yeah, yeah. So we did consider having the Wednesday league presentation there and on the Tuesday league as well, obviously, but you've gone for Abbeycourt because everything's already set out basically. Where's that going? Where's that white going? That's not a good place to leave it. Can you see something?
Can you see that one's a middle bag?
I don't know. It's so hard to tell on these screens. We definitely need great big screens in here. 22 inch at least.
That's a great pot.
I know all the pool halls now. I mean, obviously players used to be by far the best, but the others now have caught up a bit. I think the Plaza obviously is a great venue now, and Zach at Longton Snooker's extended that, and they do darts as well. I think it's great for pool.
Longton's nice to go there now.
Yeah, it's great for pool.
Elliot says the Pioneer's the best because we do the best food.
You do low carb stuff, I eat sort of burgers and
we get chippy.
I can't.
Sausage, chips, and gravy.
Oh, sausage is alright. A bit of gravy. I'm on this low carb thing, so I can't eat any bread, any chips, and definitely not pizzas. They're full of carbs. And everybody seems to do pizzas nowadays, don't they? Just go out to pizza.
I hate pizza. I'm sick of eating them.
Yeah, I'm not never been a great lover of pizza, to be honest. It's it mess with me. I'd rather have a good curry. Well, that's a decent shot. She's got to be better, and he's going to have to always have the black worry about, I think, isn't he?
Double.
I think it's screw potting now. He's dug himself in. He's always trying a top bag and a screw back for this other one. That's a great shot. What is it? You can see it.
You can see it. Josh said, get a pizza in your doggy.
A pizza? Tell you. I'm just having the meat feast. I don't know what to do here, Mal. Is he going for the double or is he going to try and split it out? On this black.
I'd be leaving myself to double.
Yeah. Yeah, going for the double.
It's not a hard double, is it?
It's massive in the concept of the game, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got it's 3-1 to 2 each, isn't it? Massive difference. Oh, you missed it. Is this final still best of 7, Mal, or best of 9? Do we know?
Best of 9, I think it is.
Expect Jamie get these, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
Shot, Jamie.
You've got to take the bad one now, haven't you? Definitely.
Ooh.
That's not nice.
I think you can see it.
Yeah, it's deceiving. It looks like you
Some
can't.
Trav boys, they always have a lot of luck, don't they?
Oh, you
Oh
got it
my
right.
God,
You
he's missed it.
Couldn't see it.
That's another
Ryan,
one
I'll
blaming the
lock this
table.
Ryan, I'll lock this up. Has he? Oh dear.
Ooh,
Trouble is, that ain't bad, is it?
that's not bad, is it?
Now this is where Jamie wishes he was like his dad. I'd pop these from somewhere. Don't know where. He's got cross double, hasn't he? He's got cross double as red at the the bottom here and get back up on the other one, aren't you?
No, I'll be playing the red on the bottom rail, trying to put it on the black without knocking the black in. There's no way these go.
I think cross double the one bottom of the black I would, and to get the white travel up the table. I think he's struggling wherever he goes, isn't he? Ryan's favourite here by far, isn't he? The ball on now. No good getting looking for a
Is
sneaker.
he going for the cut down the
He
rail?
must be.
I think that's where he was lining up.
Yeah. Tried cock at it. That's going all square. I think 2 apiece. I reckon. Yeah, he's gone all square, 2 apiece. There's a heater under there. I thought I'd kick the bucket.
It's not cold in here, just the chairs are uncomfy.
You never sat down so long, Mal, have you, Duck?
Nope. It's going to be a long final. Time for a fag break.
I wonder if they'll have an interval. I don't know if they will.
No. Jamie wanted to kick it straight in. He said, get in the comms box, Mal. Tony will be talking at the bar forever.
Oh, yeah. Who you meet. Must admit now, Mal, I've done the league so long, you get like, at least people come up to you and say, my dad used to play with you, like, and all this. All right, now you're going to say, I'm my granddad. They got a 41-year span. I've got 2 generations come up behind them.
You're proper old now, aren't you, Tone?
No, I'm 21 in the head. I'm still young at heart, or a young tart. Right, so we're at 2 each, folks, in the final. Mal's informed he's first to 5, so hope she's right. If it cuts off at 4, we know she was wrong.
Well, the last one was first to 4. Surely the semis can't be the same as the final.
No, I think it's been best to 7 all through, so I'm pretty sure you'd be right. I think it is best to 9 in the final. He's actually quite a nice man as well.
You do?
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't take him out, though.
Well, there's a few cup matches ago yet, haven't there, that count as well. So all your matches that are left count on the Tuesday. So any finals and everything, you get 8 balls and then they all got add up, so there's a way to go yet.
Just tell Mark go for everything then.
Maniac.
I don't think Jamie was happy with the shot he's just played because he just slammed his chalk down.
Yeah, I think he's on the way he wants. That's the mark of a good player, when he can redirect you. You know, I'm bad for that. If I play a bad shot on the way I want it to go and I get dead frustrated and whack something because I'm naffed off because I haven't played it that way, where really you should just reroute and think about it, you know.
Yeah, that's a shot, Jamie.
Yeah.
Go on, Tony, give us your prediction on your final score here.
I think it'll go 5-3 either way, I would say. Obviously,
You don't want to favourite your son, do you?
well,
You don't
no,
like him.
Ryan's my best mate as well, so it's a bit awkward when Ryan not coming down and work to me and everything. He's like with big mates, so it's.
Well, I want Jamie to win for how lucky Ryan was in that last round.
And you call him slabhead.
Yeah. But I just don't want Jamie to do any 8 balls.
Well, this is still going for an 8 ball, isn't it? Oh, that's a
That's
decent
a good shot, yeah.
Jamie's definitely after the 8 balls. He has told me he's already made reference to Mark. I think he's got one in front of me. So
I think that was in the cup the other week against Village Tav.
the last time I had an 8 ball, Jamie, I think was 2019. It was a warm month. It was June. You know, we should get a little trimmy little trophy. You know, I used to play in a darts league before I started pool. And in them days, I played in a merits match and I threw 180, and you just have a little medal. I remember it's my little darts case, and the medal was sewn to my case. My mum sewed it to my case, and I did 180. Nowadays, you know, they do it for fun, don't they?
I'm sure in Jamie's league you have to get 5 now to get a trophy.
I think you have to now because they sew, you know, in the 8 balls now.
Unless it's your first ever one.
Yeah, it's the first one. We do same on a Wednesday. If someone's done the first one, this is tough now, man. Because he's got dropped the said he can't force it in, and it's going to be a tougher black.
He'll still have a shot at the black though.
He will, but it's not as easy as it could have been. Oh, it's not a bad shot. It's got the gap, hasn't he? If he sat on the ball, it would have been a lot more difficult.
Hope he rattles it.
Now, this is what we're saying to Rob. Rob had a shot like this for when the match. He'd potted that.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
It was just
He
so
just
easy.
Didn't get back. He just got straight down.
Straight down.
Cued it and
Done
missed
it.
it.
Yeah, he done it. Yeah.
I feel sorry for him. He was gutted.
Yeah. So Jamie's level with Mark and 8 balls, and Ryan one behind.
One behind now, yeah.
So Jamie's 3-2 up. A race to 5.
So if Jamie wins the next frame, you think he's going and win it?
I think, yeah, if he gets 4-2, I think he'll win it, because I think Ryan will dip a bit, I think. But I can see it going nip and tuck. I can see
I
Ryan
think it's going to go
this one.
5-4.
Yeah, I'll say 5-3, I think so.
We'll have a decider. I'll wait longer for a fag.
Well, I've got to wait because Jamie's driving, so he's got to drive me home.
I think Rob's waiting for me as well, unless he's called a taxi.
He's spotted.
It's a great break.
Is he on something with the
I
first shot?
can't see because of his slab head.
I'd
I'd go Yallas.
Yallas, yeah, definitely. Yallas at the nicer, don't they? Oh, I keep catching this thing. Oh. These could be going well. This could be. Well, if he gets an 8 ball here, then we're all on 6, are they?
Yeah, I think so. Can't, I only looked 2 minutes ago. I can't remember.
Set the phone up.
Oh no, if Ryan takes these, he'll go one ahead because he's had one in the other frame.
Oh yeah, so yeah. Oh, he's missed it. Missed it.
Ryan's not getting an 8 ball then.
No. So you've got 3 players top of the 8 balls last time.
All on 6.
Mr. Mannion, Jamie, and Ryan.
You had any 8 balls this season, Tone?
I haven't done any for about three seasons now, Mal.
Time to retire then, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll keep going. It's more of a challenge now. I need to be honest, when I used to play the other rules where all the balls are racked, the first shot I always played was like pot a ball and cover the bag where all the balls were. You know what I mean? In them days, that's what you used to do. So so I never used to go for 8 balls. But these rules, you have to a little bit. But obviously, unfortunately, my eyesight now. If I do an 8 ball, it's a bit of luck involved normally, or a few flukes in there as well. But I've got a trophy room. I've got over 200 trophies from when I started playing, because although I've never been the best player in the world, I've always managed sides and had all the best players. So I've always ended up winning loads of trophies.
That's one way of doing it, innit? Just have the best players.
Yeah. And funny thing is, like, they just sat in the front room on shells. I've got like 6 foot by 3 foot shell, 2.5 foot shells, and I've got 3 shells, absolutely cramp packed with trophies. And all you ever do is you got a feather duster around them, like every time you do. And in the front room, I don't see. But when people come in, they're dead impressed. God, all these trophies you've won, But the ones that mean the most, the ones you win yourself, when you win like a delegates merits or a merits because you've won it yourself. The team, got 15 National League trophies from Trent Trophies when we won all the Super League. I mean, that's a phenomenal side that was.
Yeah.
My job was to pick the order, but when you got the players we had in that evening, your Carl Morrises and your, you know, and funny enough, if they carried on going, Neil Raybone came up here, so Neil would have been in the side as well. You'd have gone on for years until they changed the rules. It was the EPA and IPA fell out, wasn't they, or something?
Yeah.
And that cost me my side, basically. So I packed it in, but we were unbeatable. We don't, you know, we sort of fantastic.
Did Jamie take it over?
Yeah, Jamie's run the Super League now. Yeah.
Have they still got a side?
Yeah, they went 8-1 up at Leek against Nick Burton's side and won 12-6. And the players have put a side in now as well. So they got Jimmy Croxton and co playing then, I think. So they got a decent side.
Yeah, they'll have a decent side.
Yeah. Well, the standard down Yarmouth, well, it isn't Yarmouth now, is it? But I always call it Yarmouth. It used to have Malin and what's. I mean, when we had the barrister final, we call it, was I didn't go to the funeral. I went down there, I got all the vans booked in on the Friday night, drove down on my own, bloody 4.5 hour drive, and we played Leicester in the final. They had Mark Salby and Tom Ford in the team, and we beat them 10-8 in the final. You know, so
that's a good win.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and you know, it was the barrister. Like, we still got the armbands, and I've got the armband on the trophy of the barrister. He was a great lad. He was. I know you won't remember him, will you? He used to have a hair like a barrister. His hair was like a barrister, and he's always tearing up like late. And he's Jamie's messed that one.
A bit wild there.
And he'd come in like, now then, lads, you know then, you know, that's about an hour doing his hair, you know. And, he died young, only in his 40s, you know.
Do you think Ryan will take these out?
Possibly. He hasn't, you know, or possibly not.
That's a no then.
He's not, like you say, he's spasmatic, isn't he? He's not queuing. Line, you're a spaz. Can you say that on telly? Yeah,
Well,
but he's not.
I've heard you swear a few times, Tony. You can get away with it.
Well, yeah, it's not. He's not queuing as confidently as he normally does, is he? So. It's actually a big frame, this one is, isn't it? Because like I say, if Jamie wins, he's on the hill, and if Ryan is squared up and still anybody's best of three,
wins,
basically.
the pressure's on Ryan, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was the sub final tonight as well. I did, you know, semis and final.
No, I think is that the 8th of May.
So wait, it's a while back, isn't it? But I'm in Benidorm then. I go the 8th of May. It must be the 8th of Thursday, isn't it? It must be the 6th of May, is it?
Yeah, I think I've drawn to get Danny Guest and Pete Guest against Carl in the other one.
Yeah.
Could be an all-guest final.
Yeah, you can win that mile. I've confidence in you.
We need 2 years on trot.
Yeah, you got to do it.
So Jamie won this last year, didn't he? And the year before, Ryan won it.
Yeah, I think Jamie the year before, I think he's won it a few times. Jamie has over the years. I've still got my delegates trophy. 1984. It was when the Wednesday League started. We only had 6 teams in, and there's only 6 delegates. I got a buy into the semi final, and went on to win it. Basically, old rules and then days on.
Rob wants to come say hi on the comms.
I'm coming if he wants. There's no seats, you'll have to stand.
He can take me off. I'll go for a quick break. I don't mind. He'll come in saying how sorry he was about missing that black. I'll tell him he's walking home for that now.
Yeah, tell him come in.
Do you want to come speak to him, Rob? Come on then, have my seat. I'll go for a break.
What's that step, Rob? Is it, He'll be back. Mel's just going to have a quick break. We got Rob Full just come in now to take on the comms. You got your little headphones on.
Hi guys. I'm still a bit gutted about that black.
He won't be able to sleep tonight when he gets in bed. He'll be thinking, playing it over in his mind. How did I miss that?
Yeah, it was horrible. Jamie's playing really well tonight, though.
Yeah, he's when he's on song, he's nice to watch, mate. To be honest, he doesn't miss a lot at all. I give up playing him now, as I say, he's too good for me now. I'll have to make you wear my glasses, but that'll slow you down. I always said Mal, I should have pushed harder and had a girl.
You don't call me Jamie on
Janine. Yeah, cute. Yeah, well, Jamie just queued a great black in there, so he's gone 4-2 up. He's on the hill. Needs one more frame, I think, as he draws. I'm presuming.
Yeah, we raced to 5.
Yeah,
tonight.
race to 5. Yeah, we weren't sure because we got nothing on the screen. You know. Yeah, but you done well, Rob. I mean, you'll be gutted about missing that because, like you said, they've been in the final, wouldn't you? I think. But you've got to think to yourself how you've come on and your leaps and bounds. I hardly knew you. I just thought, who's this half vulture sort of thing, going back a season or so, and now you've come on and everybody knows who you are now. You've been on the screen. I think you'll next season now. You can't wait because you know.
No, I can't. I mean, I've been playing for a team for 35 years plus.
Yeah.
Now.
What was your connection with Ollie Bale, as Mal was telling me?
Well, I'm from Somerset, so I
Right.
used to have a bit of a knock with Oli.
Yeah, because he's a character, isn't he? I don't know him personally, but I've seen him on the TV.
Used to play against him in the old interleague.
Yeah. We were just on about that, the Trent Trophy side. When I run that, we had such a brilliant side. We won it 15 times.
Oh, I know, because I was going and watching.
Yeah, and I expect the order, but there was no. It didn't matter who you put on. I didn't have a weak player where I used to hide a player. I'll put my best player on a poor player, a good player, a poor player, and so on, and you'd make the breaks work right. I didn't have really any weak players, so it didn't matter who what order I picked.
I played at Yarmouth a lot.
Yeah. Them were the days
when Trent trophies were winning it, and they were favourites every year for quite a while.
I used to go around because obviously I was the captain as such, or the manager. So, and I wasn't so much recognised as your Lee Kendalls and your Gaz Potts and all, Andy Blaytons and all that. And I'd just walk around the hall on a Friday night like having a drink, and you'd either come and say, God, we've got Trent Trophy's first match, we've got no chance. And they beat themselves before they'd even come up against you just because of the name.
Yeah,
it becomes synonymous, doesn't it?
Everybody knew who Trent Trophies were.
Yeah. Well, it's the same when what happened with obviously the Plaza decided to sponsor the league, and most people who sponsor the league, they wanted to call it their name, so they wanted the Plaza Pool League or whatever. But we said we couldn't possibly change the name of Trent Trophies. It's synonymous, isn't it, that everybody knows Trent Trophies, basically. And there's no such place as Trent Trophies now as such.
No.
The guy who did it all, it's all ended. Now that came about when I started the league in 1983. It was a Stoke into Pool League. And a guy come along, and I'd gone to Modern Engraving then, started my there. And a guy come along and said, I've sponsored the pool league, would you change the name? And I'm thinking in my head, well, yeah, he said, well, I was thinking in my head, 300 or 400 quid. He said, I'll give you £1,200 a season to call it the Trent Trophy's Pool League. And I said, Trent Trophy's Pool League it is, and that was it. That's how it come about. And just going back to the pool, it's...
so he's tried to just split them reds.
Yeah, they are the bad reds.
But he's missed them.
I think Ryan is. I say tonight he's a little bit heavy on his shots. I think, isn't he? He's not quite getting things.
Yeah,
and
a little bit.
He gets in his head a bit, doesn't he? I think.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's a great player, but he's not really shown it tonight, despite being me.
Yeah.
He hasn't shown it tonight.
He's a confidence player, I think, mate. I think when things are going right, he's unbelievable. He just knocks finishes in from nothing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, the what's it tonight? We were just saying they've all tied on 8 balls now. I think Mr. Mannion is on 6. I think Jamie and Ryan are both on 6 now. I think they're all level. But all the competitions that are left, they're still adding up. So
It's been close on that. I mean, last year on a Wednesday, might not. I think it was 27, 28 in a season, which was just crazy.
Oh, that Wednesday, they were unbelievable. He won it by a street, didn't he? You know, that's a good effort.
Oh, he's unlucky there.
I think he's a bumper snooker, do you think?
Yeah, he's got an easy safety there. I'm not sure if he's left a long one there or.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Or maybe a long one, maybe a double off the cushion first.
I mean, notice Jamie, he lines these things up. He's got this bloody. I mean, he always does it with his cue. He sort of lines up, knows what he's doing.
That's his technique. It seems to work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't obviously, I just think I'm being belted and it'll fly and I'll get a treble. You know, you know what I mean? But he has got this habit now. He seems to line him up, doesn't he? In his head.
Well, if you point at it enough, then people believe you played it, don't they?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, he's got the white back, I presume. That's I think is he cutting into that other red? Do you think off this one? Just pumping his bad red out.
It's quite fine from there.
I think Ryan, middle first.
I think Ryan on the top of his game would be taking these all day long.
Yeah. He played on early. He just tried to drop a snooker, didn't he, and left Jamie on for that black.
Yeah.
Which not like Ryan. You know, like I say, just shows he's not as confident as he normally is.
Playing it across.
Yeah.
Another 6 inches on that would have been perfect.
That Super League then, it's like Somerset then, that was a hell of a track to Yarmouth, wasn't it? It's 31, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 5.5 hours in the back of a minibus.
I remember, is it Jason Twist, was he the key? Was it?
No, he never played for us.
Didn't he? But he was like the top player, wasn't he, at the time?
I mean,
he died young, didn't he, unfortunately?
Yeah, we used to play from Taunton, and there were some youngsters back then that were just incredible.
Yeah.
Jason Twist was one of them. I remember going.
So black for Ryan, just back to 4-3 now. That's nice one, Ryan.
It's all to play for. Ryan's break now, so.
Yeah, Ryan's got a good break, hasn't he?
If he can knock one in here.
We're just on about these break. Have you got a breaking cue as well? They all seem to have their own breaking cues nowadays, don't they?
I do use a breaking cue, but it doesn't seem to help me, unfortunately.
I'd rather use my own cue. I must admit, I'm more confident. But to be honest, I used to look at the pack where I met him. As now, as I've got my eyesight going, I concentrate on the white. I don't even look at the pack. I get one glance at it, and I will whack the white as hard as I can and play it in the middle now, where I used to top it through, and it tends to work for me. Because I've missed it a few times where you've gone flying on the table and not hit a ball. Yeah. Where I used to top them. I don't look at the pack anymore. I tend to just concentrate on hitting that white as hard as I can in the middle of the ball. Yeah, it tends to stun it, you know.
Mel always tells me I've got a crap break, and I have, to be fair. I've had more dishes off other people's breaks than
your own.
Off my own.
Have you tried that cup break? I've seen that on the TV, but I've tried. I can't get that work properly. I don't know.
I mean,
you project the ball after the front ball, aren't you? The one after.
I think you do pop balls regularly, but they don't split as well. I don't think, in my opinion.
Well, I think these are, you know, when like in these league matches when the referee, whoever's reffing, racks the ball, I think the players should rack their own balls. So you rack it yourself, because how often you see these pubs now where they've got a low spot and they know it's your break and the captain is their ref and they literally set it on the spot, so when you break them they never open up very well.
Yeah,
I think if you rack them yourself you can push it forward 5 mil to make sure it's nice and tight.
Well, it's usually your own team racking, so you probably only got your own team to play.
Yeah. Well, they do, don't they? Even they do, don't they? They don't help you. You think, I wonder if
some tables they will just roll off.
Yeah.
Because there's that little divot on the black spot, particularly.
Well, I think in most pubs, and you got like say they've been tables moved around. You still see players. Have you ever? You tell someone don't play the game, and you see them bouncing the ball, with the ball stuck in the table, and they bounce the table up and
Yeah.
down and stuff. Everything moves then, doesn't it? The
Yeah.
table's out of line. Everything, he does. And I think what they were saying to Mel, though, one of the worst things where people walk past you in a pub and you're just about to play a shot, and they walk past your eyesight, or eye line, and walk straight past
it's
you.
that distraction.
Yeah, and how often do you see players miss them because even if they get back up and go back down, they've missed a pot, an easy pot. Then you just say they don't play the game because they've got no respect. They just walk past and don't give a shit.
One thing I am glad of is
that
the shark rack never took off.
No, I didn't like that. Jamie
Because
was a big fan of that. And,
balls roll off.
Yeah.
Balls go up the side of it and roll off. I don't.
He's got the V one now where you just put them in.
Yeah, no, that is a really good rack.
Yeah, and you push with your hands to the back, and that seems to work.
That is a really good rack. You get them tight every time.
Yeah.
I think in general though, I think people to put too much emphasis on a tight rack. I think
Yeah.
they either split or they don't. It doesn't make it.
A lot of times it's down to luck, isn't it, to be
Yeah,
honest? Just down to
exactly.
luck, how they fall. And that's the other thing, when you can have a cracking break. That's a good shot by Jamie. A good,
I think he was hoping to move that other yellow.
Yeah, the other yellow. The other thing is, obviously, if they don't, they break open and you've left your white down on the rail and you haven't got a pot on your first ball.
Absolutely.
And you see about the standards, we were on about the standards in the Premier Division 1, Division 2 on a Wednesday. You get 3 or 4 chances in Division 2. But like what you'll find is somebody will break off, they'll take if they're on a ball 3 inches away to middle bag, even though it's the worst ball take as such, they're on cul-de-sac,
Yeah.
they'll take it just so they're on a cul-de-sac
You need,
rather than risk a risky ball and missing it.
you need to make sure you're on the colour of the set that you want.
Yeah. And they won't take a risk, they'll just take the other cul-de-sac because they know at least I'm on them now, if you know what I mean. As in the top players, they won't, they'll take what ball they want and take the tougher pot on, and very rarely miss them,
I think Jamie's looking at maybe putting the one in the middle and getting on that one, playing the yellow by the black off the red in the middle to try and do something at the top end here.
Trouble is, whatever, if he messes the other balls as a favourite on it, so he's got to go basically.
Yeah. I think he's got to go for it in this position.
Yeah.
There's no safety available. I mean, if you can get good position, you can play the skill shot on that yellow onto the red. But you need to be bang on it. I think he's going to play the skill shot, play the the second last yellow off the red, and try and move the yellow or pop the red.
To be fair, the standard he's at now, for Poole, he's my lad. But when you run a league as well, it's a lot of either, and people don't realise when he's running competitions and they come, I've won and this, and he's playing in one. It's so difficult to.
Yeah, I mean, even tonight I saw that he was just prepping to play in the semi-final.
And people asking this and asking that, But Lee Kendall used to be the same. Lee used to run his competitions. I know that everyone doesn't like Lee, but he sort of brought Poole on leaps and bounds, and he's the same. He had events at hotels and things when it first started, and they were coming up mad, and he's won him, and he's in the middle of a match. You know what I mean? It's horrible, isn't it, when you've got run it yourself and
it's
what table am I on?
Running the league is a thankless job.
He's missed that one. Like you say, no, it is. I mean, I've done it 41 years. 1983, I started the Trent Trophies League. But luckily, I've never been the best. I was a darts player and then took Poole up as a secondary thing, really, and got into it. But I think if I was really good at it, I think I'd have struggled run the league as well. So I think it was better for me. I'm good at organising, so that's what my forte, Plus, everybody knows me now. I mean, I can go anywhere up the town, and everybody, Tony, everybody seems to know, which is nice, But it's one. I think it's one of them things. You either run something, or you're a top player, and you don't want to run it if you're a top player because it does distract from what you want to do. I think Ryan's got one bad ball here, hasn't he? I think.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't play on it that shot, to be honest.
That's a good shot. Got the check side on, hasn't he?
Yeah, so he's just got a nice angle now to come back across.
Yeah, it should be going forward. It shouldn't it from here? You'll leave if he misses.
Just about.
These are tricky shots, though, aren't they? Where you've got to either screw out of it or screw round it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you
if
catch the ball,
if you try and play round and you catch the yellow,
yeah,
it leaves a tricky shot on the black.
And you're stretching over, aren't you? So what's the other thing?
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I'm short and fat, so stretching over
that's
is
another
easy,
thing where we saw you earlier.
Ryan,
I think
as you can see, Ryan can reach.
Yeah,
no problem.
you had on earlier when you were bridging a bit, and I said to Mal, it's one of them. If you're 6'6", them shots are easy because the taller you are, the easier it is, isn't it? Anything like that. When you're short, it's bloody awkward, you know.
Well, he's on
and you're off balance.
He's on this, but he's not made it straightforward.
No, it's one of them you can easily go in off, isn't it? Like,
I would still expect him to pop
yeah,
this
you
in the
think
right
so.
hand pocket.
But if he misses it, he'll lose, basically. Oh, he has.
He's missed by some.
And gone in off. That's
and
game.
That's
thrown it.
Yeah, you'd think
Has he
that's
thrown it
game
away?
over.
Where's that black gone?
That's a poor miss, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, he's done that tonight a few times, hasn't he?
Didn't even catch.
About he's saying he seems to be catching things thick, doesn't he? Not queuing well at all. Then they're good. That black's gone pretty crappy, hasn't it? So now Jamie's one of these masters of playing a horrible snooker. You know, what will he do?
I think you've got to go for it there. I think with the way these
just where the black's gone.
With the way these tables play, well, I think you can get the white behind that yellow near the cushion, play it across in the middle.
Well, that you saw it on these screens. Will the black just roll in the middle? Do you reckon?
I don't think it will from there, to be honest.
Or is he going to try and double it? Is he going for a double?
I think if he can leave the white somewhere
he's really good at his doubles because he does all this trajectory thing, doesn't he? So.
If he can leave the white straight across from the black, then he's got a good chance of the double.
Yeah, that's what. Ooh, he's not nice there.
That's a bit double kissy. That I'm not
sure.
I'm not sure that doubles.
No, that's short.
I'm not sure what he's going to play here.
It's like a cross double, isn't it? I think. He's got virtually cross doubled it.
He's tried. Oh, has he fluked it? No.
He's got a good white though and a good black.
This is not an easy shot now for Ryan.
No. That's the shot I'd play. That's one of my quadruples.
I didn't think the double was on there.
He didn't get far enough, did he? He'd have been better going further, wouldn't he? And cutting it back rather. This is tough. What's he doing? Touch the white, has he?
No, he's having a look.
Yeah. Although he's touched the white there with a cue.
This is not a straightforward shot at all.
No, it's nasty. It's full length of the table as well.
Do you risk dropping it in, or do you play it a bit?
You've got to play it with pace, haven't you? And hope if it misses, it goes safe. Goes on a rail.
Ryan's one of those players. He always cues up really quickly, and it's hard to tell how hard he's going to play the shot.
Not a long way off, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think that is
match
over.
That is pretty much game over. You let me pot you this one, Jamie. I thought you would. Right, final lads, so that's all over.
Well
so
done,
that's
Jamie.
Jamie's won again, 5-3. I think it's 3 Merrick's titles in the last 4 years. I think Ryan won it. Didn't Ryan won the year before?
Ryan won 23. And Jamie won 24 and 25.
25, and I think he's done 21. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's a great result for Jamie. I think.
And that's it.
To be fair, I think Jamie's played better on the night than Ryan.
Yeah, he's cued better, hasn't he? I think Ryan struggled
both in the semis and in the final. So fair play to him.
Yeah, they'll be happy with that. Another trophy and more money.
I don't know if you've got room to put all these trophies. You must be running out of space by now.
Well, he's got his own pool room, hasn't he, now? So he doesn't live with me, so luckily, because he wouldn't fit him in my place, you know. But he'll be catching me up, I think. He'll be overtaking me. I've got about 200 now. Well, I win him every year, but not because I'm great, because I always pick the best side. So I
Super sub,
you know.
Right, okay, cheers guys.
Val, can you go switch it off? See you, Rob. That's right.
Thank you.